These beautiful tank tops that you are seeing on the screen were made by me and also customized by myself. So that is what we're going to be making in this video. So the type of prints that I made do of, I'll be explaining it in this video as we go on, and also the material I choose to use. Now I got this job to make 8 tank top for a customer and also to customize it, and luckily for my student, the making fell on one of the days of our class, so I decided to take them through it, and we made it in the class. We're almost done with it in the class. So we started by drafting the size chart we're going to be using. Now for normal t-shirt, these days we don't do female or male, we do unisex t-shirt, because we don't snatch the waist again. You just the bust, that is what we use for the waist and also for the hip line. So unisex t-shirt is what we make these days, but because this is a tank top that is majorly for female, we decided to put waist. All right, and we all know that waist is smaller than the bust and the hips, right? So we came up with a size chart that is specific for this client's needs and their wants, right? So after we're done with the size chart, we already know the size we're going to be using for small, medium, large, and one extra large that is there. So we proceeded to cutting the material. Now the material I'm making do of is cotton. Yes, it's stretchy cotton, very nice cotton. Yes. So very nice, very nice. So we are making small size, medium size, large, and one extra large for this client. Then the list of the machines that I make do of, we make do of it's press. Definitely, I've told you, if you are a tailor, if there is any machine you should get, even if you've not gotten your industrial sewing machine, try and get it press. I'm telling you, it press is very good because it will make your work perfect. If you have good ironing is one of the skill a tailor must have, right? And if you are using just normal press iron, it will take you more time. You might not even achieve what you needed to achieve, especially if you are into all this ready to wear. Get yourself it press. God will provide. Get yourself, put it in mind, you can do a lot with it press. So we make do of it press. We made do of overlock machine, 4-thread overlock machine. That's what we made do of. That 4-thread overlock machine will sew and it will also weave at the same time. Okay, I've been seeing some of you ask that question, that what is the difference between 4-thread and 3-thread. 4-thread we weave and also sew at the same time, whereas 3-thread we only sew once, because 4-thread we sew twice. Yes, 3-thread we weave alone. Okay, the remaining stitches is not strong, you have to use your straight sewing to do that. But with your 4-thread, you really do not need any straight sewing to join again, especially unless maybe you want to finish up the neckline. So we make do of 4-thread overlock machine. Please, if you are buying overlock these days, this age, okay, go for 4-thread. Don't go for, well, don't let me condemn 3-thread, but I'm just encouraging you. I know it's more expensive than 4-thread. I mean, it's more 4-thread is more expensive than 3-thread, but it's better. Okay, so go for 4-thread overlock and know that you've purchased it at once. Okay, now I've joined the shoulder, because to make tank top you need to join just one shoulder together. Then I'm just preparing my bias for the taping. So that takes us to the third machine that we make do of, cover stitch machine or taping machine. People call it taping machine because of the work it does. They call it cover stitch machine because of the work it does also. It's called cover stitch because when it give you that 2 lines on your t-shirt, so when you look at the down parts, you're going to see that the stitches are covered. Then for the taping, you can use it to tape the neck of your neckline, t-shirt like this, tank top, your normal male underwear. So I took my students through it. I taught them how to make do of it, how to, there's always one accessory that comes with your cover stitch. Anytime you buy your cover stitch machine, you must make sure that those accessories are there. That's what's going to help you for your taping. If it's not there, you are not going to be able to use your cover stitch machine. Okay, there's usually a binder there. The binder is a small one, so you can always buy any other size of binder that you want. You know, binder is that one that can help in the taping, right? So I made do of the medium size binder, not the one that came with the material, I mean the machine. The one that came with the machine is tiny, which is also very good. Maybe you just want to put a very tiny taping, right, on the neckline. You don't want it to be wide, so you can use those tiny ones. But you know, if you want to make, you know, all those male underwear, you know, the way their singlets usually look like, the neckline, you can use big binder. We have different types of binder. All right, you have different type. You can see the way the binder comes from the taping cloth, and there's a setting to it that will makes it come out very nice and look beautiful. Cover stitch machine is also another machine that is very good. I know they are not, these machines are not cheap, but unfortunately some people have these machines at home and they just cover it. Yes, it's something some people have shared with me before. So the type of print I use for this, I use embroidery monogram for it. That is what I use, monogram. That's what I use for this type. You can also use screen printing, you can use monogram, something that will last. Okay, when you are looking at durability now, okay, because this material is very, very durable. This cotton material that I use, very, very durable. It doesn't change color under each press. It's just maintain its original color. Very beautiful cotton like that. So I make do of monogram for it. That's what I use for the customization. You can also use screen printing and it will also be as sharp as this. Yes, it will be beautiful. You can use sublimation for this. The reason is because of the material. This is cotton, and you can use sublimation on cotton. I've said it before. In as much as the color is white, you can sublimate on white color. You can sublimate on white color, but you can see the finishing. Very nice, very beautiful. The stitches are so they are so nice. Yeah, I was talking about sublimation. Not as much as you can sublimate on white or bright material like white color, baby pink, like lemon color, all those bright color. You can sublimate on black. You can sublimate on all those navy blue. Those are black and dark color, so you can sublimate on them. But then, because this is a cotton, so I can still sublimate. It's not going to be sharp. So options that I have options of monogram, I have option of screen printing, I have option of direct to garment prints, I have option of what's it called, DTF, but DTF is not as durable as all these other prints. Direct to garment is way very expensive, so the best method to use is either monogram or screen printing. So, and the customer decided to go with monogram, and you can see the beauty. Oh my god, so beautiful, so nice. So we can make something like this for your brand. In case you are selling, you have a boutique, we can make this for you. In case you want to join my streetwear class, my streetwear class is going for 25,000 naira. Online class 25,000 naira. Online class 25. I also have a general printing class where I introduce you to all method of printing, and trust me, the class are very detailed. In case you are interested in all of these classes, just chat me up on WhatsApp and let's get to business. We can also produce t-shirt for you in bulk. Bye.